Hey everybody, Pat Clifford here talking to Brent Cato's class. So, for the one sheet, I was able to find out where I thought my comps were for my little web series. As I kept thinking about it, I was like, there is something about what I'm trying to come up with that feels similar to other things. And after a little bit of thought and working it out with myself, I figured out that I want to be some mix of the Eric Andre show and Between Two Ferns with Zach Galifianakis. So the Eric Andre show is so outlandish and so crazy. I want mine to be a little bit more controlled, and Between Two Ferns is so dry and the questions are so weirdly placed and so funny that I want mine to be just banter back and forth, improv, and have some of those comedy that catches you off guard, but also you expect the good comedy to come through and you want to laugh while you're watching these interviews. So I will always be the host and I take on the character of Cliff, but it's just me. My emotions and my feelings just escalated to the highest standard, so getting those attention keeping the attention of the audience for as long as I can while being the host will make them want to come back, hopefully to see me and also to see what guest I have brought along for the whole thing. My show will be interviewing up-and-coming comedians, rappers, actors, all that kind of stuff, whereas obviously the Andre show and Between Two Ferns has established people in the industry because they themselves are established in the industry. So my goal of being able to promote my guests in a way that makes others want to follow along with what they're doing in their lives and their careers. This is also a networking opportunity to hopefully create something great with my guest in the future. So the video was a lot of fun to watch and kind of learn from. And one of the things that she mentioned that helps keep your audience engaged is maybe that there are similar topics or similar outlines and structures throughout your videos. And since I will always be the host, that is something that can stay consistent through each video. And the thumbnails will always be somewhere along the lines of the same. It'll be maybe a picture of me and a picture of my guest with some, what's it about? Like, who is my guest? Is it a comedian? Is it a rapper? Is it a producer? Who is it that maybe you've seen on Instagram or Twitter or something and you want to know a little bit about them and what they do and are they successful in the end? And hopefully my audience will fall in love with me, just a little selfish. And they'll want to come back to see if I actually do get the collab for the future with my guest. So all in all, it's a way to stay consistent with how I put out content. Being the host and having guests in the industry are two consistent factors that will bring in new people because of the guests themselves and also hopefully retain the same viewers because of me and my consistency throughout interviews. Thank you, and the garage is going to be sweet. Thanks.